And here's something that I found out. Did you know that the ship is a scan? Yes, that is right. For some reason, the ship is a scan, and so that is something that is interesting to note. The ship is, of course, a save station here. Not going to go for the early platform. Oh, my apologies, guys. This is our beetle allies. These guys love to bring power-ups and health and missile drops to us when we're in need. And sometimes they just really love getting some attention. Oh, here's another one. This is a sap sack. These things are, you know, don't shoot them or you will face an explosion. Let's see what else we got. We got a blast cap. That is a mushroom that explodes. Don't explode mushrooms. These guys here is a zoomer. These guys' hobbies include standing on platforms and harassing you. Ah, yes, kind of wishing that I had gone for the, let's see, the early super platforming boots. I'm still getting used to only having a single jump and having to actually line stuff up and not be lazy. But fortunately, a lot of these guys drop power-ups. Now, if this looks like a zoomer to you, it's not. This is, in fact, a discrete creature, a gamer, and so completely different and unrelated in any way. So let's double check here. This is indeed the door that we're going through. Excellent. All right. So we got some of these guys. We take the health pack. Yeah, you too, buddy. Samus, gonna take this elevator to the Chozo Ruins West. Excellent. And that is the first spot on our scenic vacation tour. We're gonna be vacationing, and hopefully there's gonna be some awesome sightseeing stuff that we can do over in the Chozo Ruins. So, sounds very educational, I'm sure. Just take this nice tunnel, and there's some more beetle allies. And that guy looks pretty big. Is he a normal beetle? Yeah, he is. He's a normal beetle. But yeah, let's take a look here. We got some scans. What kind of pillar is this? They collapsed from erosion, and even carbon dating can't date them. So up here we got our first Chozo lore. This is the first of many Chozo lores that is in this area, and so we'll be sure to scan all of those that we can. Again, this is a 100% run, so we'll be scanning all of the Chozo lores at some point during this run. And there's a lot of them in the Chozo Ruins, as the name might suggest. So let's take a look. Where do we want to go first, Samus? Well, we've got a lot of beetle allies, and so those guys are going to be attempting to interact with us while we attempt to not have to interact with them. Nice. No problem. Very calm. There's a door that does not have a shield on it. The shield that we saw earlier was a missile shield. We can only go through such doors at times when we have a missile available. So this is a scarab. These guys are very annoying up until the point where you get the morph ball, in which case they stop being as annoying. Oh, my apologies, sir. This is an ion. Clever name. You can shoot them to turn them off reasonably long time, or you can ignore. They do some damage to you. Hard mode, they do significantly more damage. So let's see. Here's another Chozo lore. And yep. So that's the Chozo lore. I'm gonna try and scroll through this slow enough that people who care can read along, or at least read along on the replays. But it is kind of okay, guys. We're gonna need you to not bop me here. We are kind of low on health, but fortunately for us, there is a conveniently located save station right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and take advantage of that fact. And now we are saved. Excellent. Excellent job, Samus. So we're locked in. All our health is restored. Alright, let's see if we can't get this guy sorted out. Peacefully make our way through all these harassing enemies here. Alright, we took a damage. When we lose the fight at exactly 0, that's going to be a problem, but oh well. Alright, this guy. There's no... if you do a jump, you can get past him, but you can also get past him if you shoot. So we got that. Tangleweed. We got that. Large energy. And we're feeling a little sore from last time, so we're going to shoot this guy preemptively. Alright, now that we have that taken care of, we can... Ooh, almost fell off into the drink there. That's not good. So I love telling this story here. You know, we got a piece of candy. A piece of candy is always nice. Can only be reached by the elevated bridge. It looks warm but functional. And up here, you know, it appears to be inactive, but, you know, it's probably fine. And then over here, this is a research entry. This is the missile door. So we actually need those missiles to get through that door. So let's see what's the worst thing that can possibly happen. Well, obviously, one of those things where it's never that easy in the game. And so let's try it out. Let's see how we do against the Hive Mecha. And we're going to get the scan gogs out because, yes, this is... oh, come on, guys. This is the Ram War Wasp, a completely different species and not at all the same thing as the normal War Wasps. Alright, this is another thing. Down here is where the Hive Mecha scan point is, so be sure to get that. You know, this is our only opportunity to scan this Hive Mecha and these Ram War Wasps. So now that we got those out of the way, we can focus on taking this guy down and not falling into the acid, because falling into the acid is bad, very damaging to you in the hard mode. So we're going to attempt to avoid that. So one of the things you got to do in this fight is you got to look for the ones that are standing still. The ones that are circling around aren't really a threat to you, but the ones that are standing still are about to ram you. And if they ram you, they can shove you into the acid, which is bad. So we're going to try to avoid that. We're really going to try to avoid that. Oh, that cagey guy. So, nothing to do, just be patient. Shoot him. Got him. No problem. As I understand it, you can skip this boss if you do a really baller jump. But I'm not really baller, so we're just going to have to do it the honest way. And here it is, the missile. The first of many power-ups that we are able to achieve. And so yeah, you already saw what they do. They open doors like this also. Let's see what that looks like. And hey, this is Anne. Oh yes, there's a small tunnel. And anything else that you'd like to scan, Samus? Yes, this is an energy tank. It increases you by 100 HP, which is great. We definitely take those. So the little block thing above our HP means that we have 100 more HP now. So now we're going to make our way, carefully avoiding the acid here. This guy I'm still sore about. You are not really sore about, but we're going to shoot you anyway. It is kind of dark without the Firefly Duders in there, but that's fine. We've been through here before. So, okay, here's a door that also has a missile shield on it. And this is the map station. Let's see, we already scanned the other map stations, so I guess we should be good there. And we'll go ahead and plug right into the Samus USB port. And there it is. Alright, so Yes. Hey, look, there's a tunnel there too. We're definitely gonna remember that one. The first time, or the most recent time that I played through this game, back through there is a missile container. Unfortunately, we need the Morph Ball and the Morph Ball bombs to be able to get in that tunnel, so we're gonna have to save that one for later. But that was one of the very last power-ups that I got the last time I played this game, so Sting's fresh in my mind now. We're going to be sure to remember to get that one. Alright, so into the save station, we're going to go ahead and lock down that progress. Alright, just because we're paranoid, let's go through and read these creature data thing that we got from the... Let's see. So yeah, the Hive Mecha. Gosh, that... We definitely missed the Hive Mecha the last time that we tried to go through here. That's unfortunate, but oh well, we're back now. And then way down here is where the Ram War Wasp is. So it's weird that they don't have them, apparently they don't appear to have them in any sort of order. Which is kind of weird, but what are you gonna do? Oh, let's have a look. Did we scan these guys yet? Oh, we didn't. He's itching for that attention. Yeah, this is a normal War Wasp. So yeah, we can shoot them. There's another missile expansion. We're gonna be sure to get that. See, did we get these guys? Yeah, we did. And I kind of like shooting them, but shooting them in the eyes feels a little, I don't know, unsporting-like. So we're gonna be a pacifist for the rest of them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so these guys are gonna be really great to interact with after we get the Morph Ball. Until then, it's gonna be kind of a pain. You can see they do very non-insignificant amount of damage to you. There's a beetle. We're gonna go ahead and ignore him, and him, and him. All his beetle allies are getting ignored. And all of these guys too. Something tells me we will have lots of opportunities to fight beetles in the future. Something just gives me an idea that that's going to happen. Oop, gotta be careful. Yep, gotta be careful. Gonna respect these guys while they're still able to deal damage to us. And, come on, guys. Gonna give me that health drop too, I suppose. That one looks... oh, I thought it was trapped, but it was not. We got it anyway. And, oops, more of these guys. The good news is that they explode each other. So, kind of carbon neutral there, I suppose. And so now, we see... hey, look, another piece of candy. And, of course, no problem. We have some of our beetle allies here. Hey, that was very unkind of you. This one here, interestingly enough, I believe that this is not our only opportunity to scan this boss. With this, let's see. I think there is a way to skip this guy too, if I'm remembering right. Jack in the chat, is there a jump? Is that what you do? Do you jump on top of this platform as the cutscene's coming up? Yeah, if you do a scan dash, you can do it. Okay. And scan dashes are pretty easy to do in this room due to the fact that there's lots of stuff that you can get. I don't know, I've never tried to do this one before. I don't know if this is an easy one or a hard one, but you know, it's really not that hard to shoot a bunch of these guys, so... Oh no! Look, there's another guy. So we obviously knew that it wasn't going to be that easy. Those beetle guys are fun. This guy, he's going to try and interact with us some more, but that's fine. So this guy, like I said, this is not our only time to scan this, but we're going to go ahead and get out of the way. So the scan did tell us that some very helpful and useful information, which is that the red thing behind him is where his vulnerable spot is. I would have never guessed that. So glad we had the game to let us in on that information. This guy is, you know, he tries his best, but his attack patterns are relatively predictable. So not that bad to take this dude out. When you see him flapping his wings, that's when you know you got to be ready to do a strafe and then shoot. And I bet if I was a really good Metroid player, I would have probably took him out by now. Oh man, I wasn't lined up there, so like half my shots didn't hit. Jeez. Alright, this one, yeah, alright. I sensed that he was getting close to death, and indeed he was. So this is... Oh, missile. Thank you, kind sir. This is the Morph Ball, one of my favorite power-ups in the game. I'm going to go ahead and say the favorite power-up. Transforms you into this adorable little ball, and you can roll around. And I'm a simple man. I have simple things that I like, and this is one of them. Getting to roll around in this cute little ball form. So in here, this is a spot where you can get the Morph Ball bombs and open that passageway up. And up in that delightful looking half pipe formation, you can roll around on those, and they're a way that you can get extra height. But now that we have the Morph Ball, something very, very important is happening, which is that those harassment enemies that we used to have to worry about are not hard to deal with at all. So we're going to go ahead and ignore these guys again. Hope their feelings aren't getting hurt that I'm spending all this time dealing with enemies that are important for my advancement and not them. But, you know, I guess that's something that will happen. Alright. So here's another thing that you can scan. This is a hive. Hives are completely different from war wasps. Completely unrelated creature scan there. We got a bunch of war wasps coming out here. We're gonna try to not have to interact with them. So yeah, look at how much damage those scarab guys did not do to me that time. And as an added bonus, your smaller form factor enables you to roll underneath those blockading tree roots. So that's kind of cool. Now we're gonna take a leisurely stroll along here. And look at this guy messing up my R jump, or my L jump. Let's take a look at this Chozo lore here. Again, we know there are several Chozo lores in the Chozo ruins. Who would have thought? And here's a door. Can't do anything with that door yet, so... Ah, jeez. Look at this guy messing up my L jumps, making me take a bath in the lava. Acid. Alright, these are some of my favorite enemies in the game, the Zubats. They exist only to harass you and fly into you. Ah, yes. Some more of my favorite enemies in the game. These guys are the tentacle heads. And Reaper Vine. Okay, well, I guess that's what you want to call it. So we will take a pot shot over here at this guy, and then we'll shoot this guy. And that's how you get past the Reaper Vines, is you shoot them. As Samus has found out, shooting things is an excellent way to get what you want. And nowhere is that more true than with these Reaper Vines. You can't kill them, but you can encourage them to withdraw into their hidey holes for just long enough for you to get past. So it's not necessary to use the Morph Ball to get through this vent, but I'm going to do it because Morph Balls are awesome. And here is something that was a very rude surprise for me. This save station door also has a missile on it, which I for sure definitely did not have the extra missile the first time I saw this. So that was very sad.